Right now in material science, many different compounds are being explored, and we found that the best conditions for it to form a twisted crystal is to melt it at 140 degrees Celsius.
The project I worked on looked into Kleefstra syndrome, which is a rare autism spectrum disorder. I actually found what is called an MIRE backbone, which has been shown to be significantly more effective in producing these shRNAs.
So this is an example of a 2+2 photocycle addition reaction, where two compounds come together and form a cyclobutane-containing compound. This is really the first actual data that's being released about this.
When a student comes into the research program, they're choosing their own research trajectories with the guidance of the mentors.
I think the research experience really is a way for the students to understand that there are thousands, tens of thousands of people out there doing research, spending hours and hours in the laboratory for every sentence that ends up in your textbook. And this is a way for them to understand that process.
Working as a team, they've developed some very specific goals, dealing with what they're seeing in their environment, which is this rapidly accelerating climate crisis.
PDAT becomes less regular.
For the last 2 years, I've been working with Dr. Cox in the Lisbon Laboratory for Molecular Ecology, studying ways that organisms are adapting to the new environments from climate change. This is a problem that my generation in particular will be facing for the rest of our lives.
We did 5 first, we did 1, now we have to go up.
After participating in the Lisbon Labs program during the summer after my 10th grade year and then the research class in my 11th grade year, Dr. Cox and I were talking about the fact that we were doing research in Black Rock Forest, but we have like a forest on our own campus, which why wouldn't we start looking into that as well? So I know in the science research class this year, there are a few people who are actually starting a project similar to the one we performed in Black Rock Forest on trees on campus. And I believe that this urban forest initiative is going to allow more students at Riverdale to enter some sort of research experience.
It's a very, very different environment from, say, in the classroom, where you can be sure that you're going to get to this point by the end of a class, or to this point by the end of the week. Research students, they have to become sort of very comfortable not knowing exactly where they're going and letting the research guide them.